But today we got some back to do, and I have been thinking about forward on how I will be training in the future, or I don't know, not even training in the future, but but more of like what my end goal in bodybuilding will be. I have been like looking at that what are really the limits on how much muscle can a person usually get with when being natural. You know, I have talked about this in a bit in the last video, that I will be neglecting legs a bit more, so that I can have more potential in my upper body. I will go into that so deeply. It's basically like just that. Usually for naturals, it's kind of impossible to go over 25 fat-free mass index. In some extreme cases, you could go to 26 for some people, but usually starting 25 is the limit where most people would stop. So for that reason, I would be neglecting having legs more than my upper body, so that my upper body can have more muscle without that limit preventing me from growing muscle with the upper body. But I have been looking at a bit more about what are the limits for muscle growth in the, or other limits. Really, the second biggest one is the local limit for muscle growth. The first one was how much muscle your whole body can carry before it starts to like prevent you from getting more muscle, or not muscle, but more, what is that? More lean tissue, or not fat mass. So the body starts to limit that. So that's like kind of what I meant the first. But there is a local limiter too. So the local limiter works kind of like, there is like satellite cells. It's pretty specific, and in most cases nobody's gonna need this in the training. But for those who are interested, I will explain what my plan is. So there are satellite cells that in the muscles that how do I say it? They make more cells, muscle cells, and based on the mechanical tension and damage in the muscle. So they duplicate and they make more muscle cells, which causes the muscle to grow. But they have a limit on, I don't remember exactly how it is. There has not been many studies. There has been a lot of studies done on like micro level on how these reactions work, but there has been basically zero studies done on what the actual limit is when the muscle when the satellite cells stop producing more muscle cells. But there is some rough calculations on when it would be stopping. So it is safe to say, a realistic estimation, that naturals could get, or I could get, with my height of 184 centimeters, I could potentially get between 27 and 30 kilograms of upper body muscle. So this includes all back muscles, or muscles of the arm, shoulders, chest, and abs, and back erectors. So all those muscles counted up together could potentially get up to 30. So the limit is kind of unclear. It's between 27 and 30. So like it's in either of those, but it can't be really studied on what it is, or at least yet. So that's what I'm gonna be working on. So I have been looking at what are other preventing things, and there really is no hard limit. Those are like the two other hard limits on muscle gain for naturals. You know, you much. Basically, if you can recover enough and if you can get growth stimulus, you can pretty much keep growing until you hit that point. Like the hard limit is the satellite cells and the overall body mass. So that is like the hard limit. But to get, but it isn't that simple really. You cannot just use regular programs to achieve this, because when you could get this advanced, or I'm not that advanced yet, so I could work with regular programs. But if I would try to achieve this, I would need to use a program which would be really low volume, like once a week volume, where all muscles or major muscles need to get trained fresh and stuff. So basically the split that I'm using now. So yeah, I would need to use the split I use now to achieve this. It has some other benefits. My split is potentially lower growth or lower growth rate as a higher intensity, or no, not intensity, but higher frequency split. But it has more, but it guarantees the growth happening at least once a week in the workout. So I'm not chasing like potential growth, potential faster growth, but I'm more of a like trying to get guaranteed growth from the one workout a week. So that's my philosophy right there. So I have counted with the strategy. In theory, I could reach the 30 kilograms, or no, actually 27 to 30 kilograms of upper body mass in 10 years or something. 10 or yeah, around 10 years, maybe lower, maybe 7 years or something like that. But still, no, actually, no, sorry, I counted wrong. Yeah, I would reach it in like 10 years or 15 years. So 10 to 15 years. Oh boy. Oh fuck. I don't actually remember what the number was. I don't think it was like I don't think it was like 10 years on top of fuck, I don't remember how I counted. I think it was like in total 10 to 15 years. But yeah, I'm not supposed to because my already 20 years from that. It's like, yeah, it's the whole thing. Yeah. So the whole thing is 10 to 15 years. So basically, it would take me over just about 6 to 10 years. Yeah, basically 6 to 10 years, 7 to 10 years, or something like that. Not really that bad of a time. So that ain't even really that bad. So let's just say the realistic 10 years. In 10 years, I, in theory, should reach that. But there are some stuff that makes me doubt if that is real. You know, first off, most natural bodybuilders, they don't reach like top level. They often get to like 22 kilograms of upper body mass. So yeah, my strongest point why I could reach over that is like because I don't prioritize legs that much. But on the second point, there are people who have tried that already. There definitely people have tried to like just focus on upper body. So why aren't they reaching that much? It's hard to say. Maybe there are just aren't enough people, and so that maybe enough people have not tried this method that anyone would have reached it, but it's kind of hard to say, you know. I have doubts if I could even reach that. The dots are kind of large. I really doubt if it's possible, but in theory it's possible. So really, no one has tried this experiment before, so for a reason it can't really be tested, because it takes like 15 years for like from a beginning to the end. So it is pretty clear it is pretty clear that no one really, that no studies have been done on this method, because like really the most studies done in lifting are like a month or few. So 10-15 years, no chance anyone will do studies on large groups with that. But there really isn't even singular cases for this, or recorded singular cases for this method. So I will try, or I will use the next 10 years to see if I can achieve this. We will see if it is possible, and we will see if it does not work, and what will have gone wrong. So I will make up some good name for the experiment. Maybe like 30 kilogram upper body muscle mass experiment. That may not be a bad idea. That I might just call it that, and like put it on all my videos from now on at the start, and they are gonna be like day something of that experiment. So that is what I'm gonna be doing from now on, and what I plan to do from now on. But that's like kind of complicated. So let's get into the simple stuff. What are we gonna do today? What are we gonna be doing for today's workout? Oh well, it's kind of, I have not thought think about it. Oh well, I have thought thinking about it a bit. First off, I will be doing the dumbbell strokes. I did them last time. Oh shit! I forgot. I didn't even tell you in the video, but after last back day, my like traps were like, they were really hurting. Like I have never, well, in all honesty, I have never even felt like my traps being sore, and like even a bit. So now they were like really sore. So like that's kind of crazy how that's possible. So they're really like gonna be doing that for today. No questions asked. I last time I also did some cable rows where I was leaning forward a bit, and it was really good. It really felt on my lats. Might be doing that, or well, might start with that, like a few sets, and then move on to that shrugs. What after that? Not really sure. I might do pull down at some point, but I don't know. If I really like those cable rows, then I might be liking that much. I might be just coming back to doing those and that. But I could also like do a bit more rear delts today, because I'm not doing like wide grip rows so much. So it kind of means that my rear delts are only getting work on when I do like isolation exercises on them. So I could start doing a bit more on them. But you know, I could be doing them in start actually, but I gotta do it. Be looking a bit more on that, because I know at least that on wide rows, they are a major part, or wide grip rows, but I'm gonna be checking if they work on wide pull downs. So that's something I need to be looking at. So I will check that, and we will see next back day if really is gonna be trained like early in the workout. But today at least they are gonna be more at the end. Also back extension, back erectors will be trained. Pretty basic, same as usual. Back extensions. I have really been liking that movement. It's kind of fun to train the muscle. I know I have not trained it like before, or actually I did start to train like a few times in spring, but it wasn't like really like consistent. I just do it sometimes when I feel like it. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. I don't really have anything to talk about right now, so might as well just see you after the gym. So yeah, see you at that. Alright guys, we are back from the gym, and this was a bit of a different workout than I was expecting. And usually this means just like, yeah, I did a different exercise I was supposed to do. I did biceps today. That's quite a lot different from back. Just saying that. So, why did I do this? My legs were really sore. I had noticed this in the morning, but I thought like, nah, that can't be right. I just must be a mistake or something. Maybe it's like just reflecting from shoulders or something. I don't know. But no, I started doing warm up with like cable rows, and I was like, God damn, this actually feels like kind of. Wait a minute. Is the camera wrong way? Gotta check. Oh yeah, now it's turned right. Yeah, it was like wrong way previously. So now it's alright. So I was like doing the warm up, but then like, damn, this actually. I don't think I should even do less because it was really sore. Then I started like looking, even like doing, I don't know, pressing can really sore my back that much, but apparently it really can. I did yesterday 6 sets of incline pressing. Maybe that. It seems like incline pressing for some reason it's much more taxing on back. So yeah, my lats were really sore this time. So. That's interesting. So I thought like it ain't a really good day to do back day today, because if I do it today I may get good sets, but you know, it's okay. Or really, I don't think that was a lie. I don't think I would even have gotten good sets. I did like the warm up, but it felt much heavier than normal. So yeah. I just thought, yeah, today we're gonna do biceps, and I did biceps. I did actually kind of a lot of biceps today. I did preacher curl. Then I was thought about, yeah, I'm gonna start with preacher curl. Actually, it happened like the exact same as yesterday. Yesterday I felt like, yeah, I'm gonna do like 2 sets of incline press, and then I ended up doing 6. I thought like, yeah, I'm gonna do like 2 sets of preacher curl. Then I was like, yeah, one more. I don't want to sit up, then one more, and then I have done 6. I don't. This is becoming like a pattern right now, where like I start doing an exercise, but then I just end up doing like 6 sets of the same thing because I don't feel like changing the exercise. That's not a bad thing, you know. If I like to do the same exercise, that's cool and all. Especially with biceps, it doesn't matter shit if you do like standing curl, preacher curl, or whatever. So that is actually kind of positive thing actually. So anyways, that is actually was a good thing, and I think 6 sets of biceps might be too much. My biceps were really hurting after the workout. I don't really know, but I don't think for next workouts I should go over it, because I did 6 and I did 2 sets of hammer curls in the end too. I don't count them as directly for biceps, but you know, my biceps really trained today, maybe way too much actually. So for next time I might do just 5 or 4, not 4, well, just 5 or something, I don't know. But yeah, 6 may be a bit too much. But yeah, so actually I trained really well, like the brachial radialis, or the muscle. How do I show it? It's always so hard to show. So like basically this muscle right here, the forearm muscle that is curling with the reverse grip. So I did like 2 reverse grip curls, and they actually felt really good. They really felt the muscle, and then the 2 hammer curls, they really pumped out the muscle. So that was a really good workout for biceps and the brachialis. And I usually would do a bicep day side delts, but I did side delts yesterday, so there is no reason to do it today. They're still recovering from that. So I thought I would just do rear delts, because well, even if they get trained on the back day, it doesn't matter if they get trained twice a week. So I did like pretty much kind of mini sets. Usually I do like 3 or 2 sets of rear delts. I did 5 today, so today was a really overkill for rear delts, but you know, I think they deserve a workout like that from time to time. I think they don't get enough love from me, especially compared to like side delts. Side delts get a lot of love from me. I usually do like 5 or 4 sets for those, and that's kind of a lot of for side delts. But anyways, that was my workout today. Pretty interesting one. Gonna be doing tomorrow triceps, and it's gonna be pretty interesting. I think tomorrow's workout will be interesting, especially in the forearm part. I'm really looking forward to doing forearms right now. So we're gonna see you tomorrow with some forearms and triceps.